Well, hello my beautiful Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your major quickie. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Just to let you know, this is quite a special reading for me. I'm offering one lucky subscriber personal reading. I will choose the lucky winner on the 30th of October, and I will do the reading on the 31st, which coincides with the Hunter's Moon, which is all about going out and capturing your dreams there, getting up and moving and sort of at full speed ahead towards those goals. It also coincides with Halloween, where the veil between the two worlds is thinner than usual. So I'll let you know how to win that reading right at the end. But let's get straight to your major quickie, my beautiful Sag. For those of you who are interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot to gain the overall energy of what they like to talk about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Ooh. They said not yet. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We have the Tower. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? We have Justice. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know for this? It's basically a mid-month check-in. I'm using the time period from mid-October through to, oh, they've asked me for another. That's unusual. Through to mid-November. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? We have the Chariot. Look at that. Someone is definitely powering up and moving on towards better pastures, perhaps pastures new. So we have the Tower, and this is in the protagonist energy. Okay, so there may be some sort of unwanted surprise. Now, by that, I mean it feels a little bit uncomfortable. How can I put that? It strikes out of the blue. It's something that you were not prepared for. But because it was in this particular position, which is the protagonist position, you're getting the positive energy from this card, which is you're moving away from something that did not suit you. So it's almost like disaster is averted. So it feels like change was inevitable in this situation, and you're definitely using your intuition, because as you can see, this situation was a real eye-opener. Okay, so whether we're dealing with love or business, we're going to go deeper and find out what they're giving me there. But there is some sort of uncomfortable moment that makes you have to change. It feels like you've had to figure out a different way around a situation. So they're indicating the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. The Tower moment, a lightning bolt strikes the Tower, which is the crown chakra, opening the third eye basically, and opening yourself up to spirit. But it sets the Tower on fire, and two figures, they leap into the unknown. Now, it's almost like having to take a leap of faith, because the building is on fire. So if they stayed in the tower, they'd feel stuck, and they would be, it would be a very painful situation all around if you stayed where you were. So some sort of event, or, you know, basically the tower is some sort of a surprise that pops out there. You were not expecting it, and it makes you change direction. Okay, and actually it puts you in a stronger position, is what they're indicating there. But your eyes are wide open, and we have the Justice card, Libran energy. So this situation is sort of balancing itself out. Okay, it's a win-win situation for you. But because it's in this particular position, the antagonist position, which is a resistance position, there is an element of unfairness here. You may have felt like someone did not give you the full information, they withheld truth, they may have been dishonest. It feels like there was not a conversation that needed to be had. It was not had when this card is in the situation. So it may be, there may be a moment of sorrow, or how can I put that? You just feel like it's damn unfair, but you're overriding this energy. This is the energy that the universe wants you to overcome for this time period, which is to get a solution. The truth comes out, it actually sets you free. The truth does set you free in this situation. And it's a cause and effect. This event ripples out through the rest of your future, is what they're indicating. This is major arcana energy, so this is huge fated energy here. Now also, when you get this particular card, you may be dealing with some sort of contractual details. You may be signing contracts there, or it feels like you didn't want to have to do this, but you were forced. Okay, as you can see, the Tower card, you've been put into a position. It's like a rock and a hard place. It's not something that you were hoping to happen, but it happened. And actually, when you get the Tower card and this Justice in these positions, it's for your greater good. Okay, you may not see it right now, but you will check in with your intuition and you'll realize you made the right decision and you navigated this period well. So if you're dealing with legalities there, it all comes out a win-win situation for you. But at first it feels very unfair. I have to give it to you. I can't tell you a lie there. So we have the High Priestess. This is Virgo energy. This is in the unified position, and they did want a second card, which is unusual, but Spirit wants what Spirit wants there. So this High Priestess energy, it feels very much like this reveal. You have to trust your intuition on it. Whatever truth comes out here, it is for your highest good. Okay, there's some sort of letting go with healing going on here, but ultimately it's energizing your position. So I feel like it puts you in a stronger position than you were before. So when you get that, you will also know when this truth comes out that you may have had an inkling, something in your gut that was telling you the undercurrent of a situation, something that you could not see physically with your eyes, but spiritually, or you could feel it. When your how can I put that? It's like your spider sense was tingling and you knew something was off with either a person or a situation. Well, you were dead on. You were right on track, okay? So never doubt yourself, because Spirit is reminding you here that your intuition is on point. You're actually gaining knowledge from experience through intuition, okay? So don't doubt yourself there. Now, it feels like you may be leaving one situation or getting the truth of one situation to see eye to eye with somebody. It's like you see this person in cold, hard truth. Okay? And it feels like where you were was not a fruitful situation, because they're really highlighting the female reproductive organs. Now, male or female, this is not a gender specific reading. They're just highlighting this this section for me, and they're giving me the energy right now that by moving on and having to shift your perspective, because you've got the Chariot. If it was on its own, I would say that you know what, you feel like there's a problem with time here, but actually because we got that Chariot card, they're indicating it was not fruitful where you were, and there's an energy of feeling stuck. You may be in a position, a job, for example, and there was no opportunity for you to rise, or a staircase, or you may have been in a love relationship where it's a bit stalemate. There is barren kind of energy in terms of love. So you may have felt like this person, did not invest. But it's seeing things really clearly now. It's almost like they're showing me someone putting on spectacles or glasses there. Spectacles, very old word, so I'm not sure what energy I'm picking up here. But it's almost like everything's in super focus. So really check in with your guides, because they're really highlighting those wings either side of the ear. So that means Spirit is close and is connecting with you towards the end. It feels very much like a shift towards the end of October into November. So round about the Hunter's Moon, but I will check that for you. Now we have the Chariot card. Cancerian energy. It feels like you're on the move, okay? So you're taking action. Now this may be a spiritual journey that you've had to go through, as well as a physical journey, because we have that High Priestess there. So you may be doing things like meditation or checking in with yourself, 10, 15 minutes a day of silence, and really sort of reconciling the day is the energy they're giving me. It's like, well, how did that go? Yeah, it went pretty well. It feels like it's going in your favor, but at first, it doesn't feel that way, okay? Now, the Chariot feels like, as you can see, a lot of abundance. So by moving on, there's actually a much more fruitful opportunity elsewhere. Now, whether this is in love or business, we're going to go deeper and find out. But it's harvest time. Okay, now the harvest moon starts, it's full on the 1st of October. So it feels like you're reaping the rewards of a situation that there wasn't much to be reaped from, okay, where you were, but you're coming into something that is much more abundant elsewhere as you move forward. Now they gave me this, I did the Libra energy reading yesterday, and they just said keep your eye on the prize. Okay, so maybe that's the energy, a motto kind of energy for you for this time period, or perhaps you have a Libran placement there somewhere, because we have justice right in the center. It's the energy to overcome. So it feels like you're very focused, very ambitious with this card. You know what you need to do, and you know where you need to go from here. Also, they just said the number. So the Chariot is number 7, and that is it's like victory. Victory is yours here. Okay, so this is about you being on top, and everything that you work really hard for, despite this undercurrent of unfairness or injustice in some way, you still manage to come out on top, Sag. Okay, now we will go deeper, as I said, about whether it's love or business that they're giving me here, but this is you moving forward. Everything you've worked for, even all the obstacles that got in your way, you're kind of overcoming everything, and you're moving forward despite the obstacles that other people may have put in your way there. Now we're just going to go to the Good Tarot to gain a little bit more about what they'd like to talk about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What do they need to know? Ooh, ringing the bell. 4 of Fire. Oh yeah, 4 of Fire. Very powerful energy there. This is a wonderful new phase. It definitely feels like a new start for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We have the King of Earth. Oh wow. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? And the 9 of Fire. Oh, this is okay. They've asked me for one more as well. Thank you so much. Well, of course, why wouldn't they if they've given 2 cards in that position? Thank you so much. And we have the Sun. No matter what, they wanted you to see that the Sun is there. Normally I would stop at the 3, but the Sun's very important. They want you to know that. So perhaps you're actually traveling to a place that is connected, is known for its Sun. We're going to come to it, but anyway. I'm reading surface energy as it's a quickie, so please bear with me. So we have that 4 of Fire there. In this deck, you only read the uprights. That's the stipulation of the deck, okay? So no reversals in this particular deck here. Now that 4 of Fire is a new creative phase for you, okay? This is harmony across the board, both in relationships, business dealings. It feels very much like if you've got creative leanings or you're trying to get some sort of new creative project off the ground, this is celebration. This is you moving forward, okay? Yeah, it's like, it's a huge celebration here. Now it connects to the 4 of Wands. Fire is connected to the Wands there. So there is either some sort of homecoming, either you're having reunions with friends or, celebrating. But this is also, the 4 of Wands there is normally connected to moving into a sort of a relationship that would lead to a higher level commitment. But at the moment, they're just actually showing me business. So I'm giving you that as an aside, but they're showing me business, okay? So that 4 of Fire, it just feels like that this is a time for celebrating the fact that you're either setting up either a new company or you're moving into some sort of new creative phase that will allow you to explore your passion, whatever sets your soul on fire. You're moving forward with those creative ideas that will lead to a lot of finances, because you got that King of Earth. Very, very powerful energy. So it feels like this Tower moment came to make you feel uncomfortable in order to guide you towards something that is more financially secure or more exciting in terms of how you feel about the way you work. Okay, because as I said, Fire, it's about passion, your achievement, and especially since it's a special hunter's reading that I'm doing for you, it's about those goals, moving at them at full force. You're celebrating your creative gifts as well. Now we have that King of Earth energy, and King of Earth is a Taurian energy, and it's about solid, practical, grounded, sort of enterprising. So you may be like setting up a new business or having a business on the side of what you do that is actually going to be very lucrative. It's very fair. It feels like you've got a solution to a situation that leads you to a better place than you were to begin with. So you're being very shrewd there, being a wise investor in your time, in your energy, and you're coming out on top. And because it's the King of Earth, it feels very much like you're the master of your future. It feels like you're in charge here, the master of your destiny. And there's a lot of wisdom. You've learned a lot after this situation that was unfair, or there was someone being a little bit underhanded. You've come out on top. You're very regal, okay? You have to also have a lot of faith that the universe is sort of sending opportunity towards you, and that you are, how can I put that? You're coming into a time where you can find opportunity anywhere and everywhere, okay? So it feels like the ability to attract a large amount of wealth, you know, you're being very abundant, but also you're manifesting a lifestyle that sets you up for being very comfortable. So comfortable, in fact, that it will lead to even more growth, and actually you will be able to be generous to other people. So it feels like you're coming into quite a large amount of wealth, and being, or even connecting to people in those circles that will help you invest wisely, okay, when you get that King of Earth. Very powerful energy. Lots of abundance is coming your way, but it's something that you've manifested, and they're reminding you with this card that you can manifest all that you desire, and stay focused and grounded in your everyday work, because there's still work to be done. The King of Earth is very practical, continues working despite the money coming on in, but it feels like it's very, you're in charge. You're mastering all of this, okay? A lot of money coming your way. This is like the big one. So really powerful stuff here. Now we have the Nine of Fire. So as you can see, fire is about wands. It's passion, achievement, drive, ambition. And because you've got that Chariot card as well, really trust your intuition, because everything you're trying to achieve is coming out on top, okay? There's success here across the board. Victory. Victory is yours. That Nine of Fire is also about don't look for quick results, as it were. Because you got that Chariot, there is an energy of maybe wanting to move forward really quickly. You don't need to move so quickly. Be stable like the King of Earth there, especially when it's in this reverse position there. Because they're indicating there is a possibility that there is someone in your sphere, perhaps a boss or someone who is that you work with. I don't want to say it's in your soul tribe. I'm going to pull a card on it. Who's a little bit envious of your position. Okay, they may have a Taurian placement as well, or a Libran placement. There's someone a little bit sort of, they don't wish bad on you, but they feel like what you're about to get, which is, you know, a wonderful opportunity here, what you're about to get, it should have been theirs. Okay, so just be a little bit mindful. The Nine of Fire gives a little bit of caution there with this card, and it's like persist what you're doing. Don't stop what you're doing, but have your boundaries high. It's almost like your success is coming on in, but you don't need to talk about it, Sag. Your work speaks for itself. When you talk about it, then that people don't support so much. They kind of they like to see people fail. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting from this person. So just express a little bit caution of who you tell your ideas to, okay? You really need to trust your intuition on this. But the ultimate outcome here is the Sun, okay? So this is a lot of abundance coming your way. Everything is working out in your favor. So it's the same message again. The projects that you're trying to come into fruition, they're out on top. You're being very successful, victorious. Your relationships are flourishing. Everything you think about that you want seems to be magnetized towards you and coming towards you. You're being very grounded, though, in your approach. and being very wise. There's a lot of wisdom. So keep checking in with that High Priestess energy because it will never lead you astray. You know, there's a joyous outcome here, a lot of success, and very fruitful. They've asked me to look at this card a little bit closer, so I will. One moment, please. It's so interesting. The sun has shown up pretty much in a lot of the readings. So it feels like there's a real positive shift happening at the moment towards that Hunter's Moon. Now, they just said decking to me, decking, D-E-C-K-I-N-G, I'm guessing, decking. So perhaps, I don't know what that, decking, does that mean? I think it means they're actually showing me, perhaps you're putting some sort of decking on your garden or something, some sort of outdoor patio thing. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. If you've been laying that, or you know that something's been happening in the last couple of days, or maybe you've been researching it in order to do that, then there's something in this message for you. I get the bizarrest of things. Oh, they also just said, what is that? Sorry, I just need to see what the image is. One moment, please. They just said baby root. So, baby root. I'm seeing a chocolate bar, so I'm guessing that is what they're giving me here. If you're sitting down to eating one of those, then there's something in this message for you. Now we're just going to go to the Light Seers Tarot to see what else they'd like to give you before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know? Ooh. Two Swords, words like this. There, okay. And the rest. The reveal. Oh yeah, there we go. There's that boss. Okay, interested. King of Wands. Okay, so they're really indicating here there's some sort of reveal that's coming. You're going to get real clarity, okay? Something comes to the surface and it feels like you don't like the look of it, okay? It feels it's very underhanded, very unfair, but it makes you see this person or this situation very, very clearly, okay? So trust your intuition, because the Moon card is another indication of your intuition is key. And also, your intuition was right on point, okay? So be mindful that even you may have been having prophetic dreams, psychic dreams there. Pay close attention to them, because it seems like your inner guide is right on point, okay? There is something here that's a little bit underhanded, or, you know, it's definitely unfair is what I'm getting, but you come out on top. But they're just indicating the exact same message. Now the Emperor, as you can see, we got two people here. We got the Emperor, which is normally a boss type energy, you know, someone who is perhaps, you know, supposed to be in a position of leadership. Aries energy, they're in the reverse. Okay, and we also have that Page of Wands, Sag, that's you. It's in reverse also. So there's an indication here that this person, your boss or something, doing something slightly underhanded, very immature. Okay, now this could be, they're showing me more an energy of work. Okay, so I can't say that it's to do with love because they haven't given me any indication with the energy or the cards. So just so you're aware. But it feels like this person was very strategic in what's happened, and they kept a final piece of information, perhaps away from you, or even perhaps you know, maybe at work you were supposed to use a certain thing and they kept it away from you so that they had control. Okay, in the most negative sense. There's an ego here, but there's some sort of power problem. Now I get a feeling here, because this is a Page of Wands and it's in the reverse, I get a feeling here that this person may have blocked some sort of new project that was meant for you, or was in some way keeping you in their place. They don't like you to be so free and sort of like, you know, it's like you're very passionate about your job and you have the ability to rise up and actually take this person's position perhaps, because you've got a lot of passion. But this person blocking, okay? So just be mindful, but you come out on top no matter what. I feel like this person will actually be exposed for who they truly are, but they're a game player. Okay, this Page of Wands, as it's in reverse, you may have felt like you were bored in the position as well when you get this in this particular position, but I really feel there was a possibility of some sort of new project or new possibility, you know, to create there, or you had a creative idea that would have been very exciting to action, and the person blocked it. Okay, now you're coming out on top, but there is a question mark. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, earth energy there, and when you've got that in this position, it's taken a lot of patience and hard work to get where you are, but delayed success is on its way. So yes, it may be slightly in delay, and I feel like it's because you're expressing caution. You're having to express, they don't want you to go too quickly. Okay, that's the energy. It's the same message. You don't need to rush this. Nurture this, you know, new opportunity to move on to something different. Yeah, now's the time for the nurturing. This is going to be huge. This is going to grow. It came up in another reading. Perhaps it was the Libran reading as well. They're just giving me little acorns. Little acorns. So little acorns, they obviously grow into huge trees. So that's what the energy is I'm getting. So this is going to be huge in the future. But we have that King of Wands, and it's crossed by the Two of Swords. So you may be wondering whether you want to be your own boss, okay? And it feels like there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that, and you may feel like you're not ready or you're not sure with that King of Wands. Again, Aries energy. They're also giving me a secondary energy here, which is the person, this boss kind of person, because it's still Aries energy, okay? This person may have an Aries placement. There's someone in your sphere who, very, very low vibe, maybe even a bully, okay? This person's just not ready to let you ascend in any way. And I feel like you want to give this person the benefit of the doubt. You feel like you have to make a decision on the situation. The overall energy is you're moving on from it, okay? So you may be conflicted about this person or this situation, but I really feel like you know what to do. Trust your intuition, move on, done and done. Now they've asked me to go to the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. Oh, they want me to go to the bottom of the deck here about your making a fun. It's like making a decision. Okay, I will go there then. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Okay, so we got the Judgment card. So this is about making a final decision. Once you gain clarity, you can make that decision because you've had a big eye-opener. Okay, huge wake-up call is happening here. As I said, it may feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, but when you got that Judgment card, you know what you need to do and you take action on it. Okay, this is about your life's purpose. This is big. Major arcana, where you are releasing anything that does not serve you and you're surrendering to spirit. When you have that Judgment card, it feels like you got the call. Listen to your intuition. There is a call deep within inside you, and you know what you need to do for your true prosperity. Nobody's going to get in your way. That's the energy I'm getting. It's definitely, you're not being blocked anymore. But I feel like this person was a little bit underhanded and perhaps blocked you in some strange way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Well, I say some strange way, but it's actually, I feel like it's out of jealousy because I feel like there's an envy here. This person feels, I feel like you do a lot of the heavy lifting in this situation, and this other person, there's no follow through. The Hierophant. So you're leaving an establishment or something, or some sort of commitment to either a work situation. Yeah. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Ooh. Oh, where would you like this? Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Wow. Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay, we'll pull a card on that. Because I feel like they're giving me a reason why. But anyway, let's go to this. So the Hierophant, yeah, so this is about you know, you're very different, you're very original, you have a creativity about you that is second to none, okay? And this person, there's a little bit of jealousy here. So you, when it's in the reverse, there is a separation. You're either leaving some sort of establishment or, you know, some sort of conventional way of working, and you're not conforming. It feels like you're, if it was a job situation, I feel like you're not conforming to a 9 to 5. There, number 5 is this card, which is obstacles. Okay, and you're moving away from them. It feels like this person felt they had control over you, but you flipped the switch and actually there's no control. You took this person's control completely away, which makes you just be right on top. Okay, so good for you. You took the power back. Now we have the 8 of Wands here, and the 8 of Wands is it's like, as I said, it's going to be a quick change, but they just don't want you to go too fast. It feels like some sort of news, this solution or this news, this truth comes to the surface, this conversation that you have to have. It's going to be a little bit painful, okay? It may feel, it's definitely separation with that 3 of Swords. So you're moving away from a place, establishment. Now, because I haven't got any romantic cards on here, it could be you're leaving a love relationship or a marriage there, but it feels like something that you've given a high level of commitment to, you're moving on from, you're separating, okay? Now, at first, you may perceive this as a loss, but with perception, oh, they said hangman, hangman. Where's hangman? Hangman, okay? New perception. All right, sorry, they're just giving me this. Hangman, they're right. Okay, they've been doing this a lot for this week. It's crazy. It's really making me quite speechless. But yeah, hangman, you have like a new perspective on the situation. You see that actually you come out on top, and that you are you're the one who benefits in the situation in the end, even though at first it stings. Okay, now we have the Ace of Wands, so it's in the upright, suggests some sort of new project or new urge to create, some sort of new opportunity comes on in that is more suited for you. After a period of tumultuous time, you can see that cloud all gray and like crazy energy, comes the hand of fate. Okay, and it offers you a wand, something that speaks more to your passion that you would like to achieve. It's going to be way more fruitful. Okay, and they're highlighting it's high in the air. Okay, it's a gift. It's way above anything that this other situation could have offered you. So very, very important there. But we do have this Page of Wands in the reverse. So I have to pull a card on it because it's not that it doesn't make any sense because it's Sagittarian energy. It feels like you may. At first, it feels like you may not know which direction to go in, or you may feel a little bit of, not boredom, but because it feels like, you know, they're giving me an excuse, not an excuse, but a reason. It's like, well, the reason why they didn't get this project, the reason why you, Sag, did not get this project is because this one was better and it's divinely guided. I mean, aces trump that Page of Wands any day. Even if it was in the upright, the ace still trumps it. So it feels like it's giving me a reason, but I'm going to pull a card on it because I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong there. I'm conscious of the time. This is major quickie, and thank you so much for it, guys, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this Page of Wands in the reverse? I'm truly grateful. Ha! Yeah, exactly the same. Exactly the same. Because you may be partnering up because this is 4 of Wands. It's some sort of, it's definitely a celebration. It's just like you started on the 4 of Fire, you're ending on the 4 of Fire. Okay, so it completely ties in with the whole energy, which is there's some sort of either you're having some sort of union with friends or family. It's a celebration. You're coming together. You come out on top, whatever this is. Perhaps you're even merging with a family member or someone in your soul tribe with this new opportunity that was just way better. Okay, so it really feels like sayonara to one situation because something huge is coming your way, and it feels like this person who was trying to hold you back, there's egg on their face because the truth really comes to the surface and actually shows them in a very bad light. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. I'm just going to give you a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle before we close. Ooh, that one came out in a Message in a bottle, but it's in the reverse. Okay, it's number 15. And number 15 is the devil. So because you got it in the reverse, you're releasing this toxic situation. This person felt like they had some sort of hold on you, or was enjoying in some way toying with you or blocking you into releasing that. Okay, so message in a bottle, as you can see. What's in there? There's a telephone in that bottle there, and there's a stalk there with a telescope. But we got it in the reverse, so let's see what the message is there for you. I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. 15. Okay, protection message. And it says, are you or someone refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations that you are meant to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you're overlooking. I mean, bang on point. Okay, so your intuition has had a niggle. Something's not right. Okay, something is underhanded and not fair, but it all works out because you trust your intuition. So it's an advice from Spirit. Really trust that niggle that you have deep within you. It will not lead you astray. It will lead you to so much happiness and something better. Okay, I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much for your guide, my angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What do they need to know? Okay, so, we've got a fish. And actually, they just said, as I touched it, plenty more fish in the sea. But as you can see, this fish has something in its mouth, a pearl of wisdom. Okay, so new opportunity, but wisdom comes with it. Okay, so this is a wonderful, exciting new gift. It's like a gem. Okay, perhaps there's a water element with this. So perhaps the new person you partner up with, or your new boss or whatever, got a water element there. But they said something fishy, and it was. And look, and it came right out. Interesting, you got that trinket. You could have got, and I closed my eyes, so I know you can't see that, but you have to trust me on that, I'm afraid. But I closed my eyes on that, so it's interesting that something's fishy. Where would you like this? Ooh, they want it on the the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so, and also we have 2 hearts. Okay, so that's 2 hearts coming together. So perhaps you're merging with somebody else in terms of business or some sort of creative opportunity. You're being your own boss. And it really feels like this is divinely guided. Okay, 2 hearts coming together, and they're indicating working, doing something you love, something that speaks more to your passion. Okay, where would you like this? Where would you like this? They want it on the Sun card. Okay, because happiness is going to be yours. You're overcoming the situation and you're coming out on top. Okay, my beautiful Sag, sorry to tell you that this is the way, someone is very underhanded, but I can only read what the cards and the energy is giving me. So I hope something resonated in this reading. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me. If you'd like to be in with a chance to win a personal reading, I want to give back to you. All you have to do to enter this competition is take 10 minutes out of your day for you. I know it's easier said than done, but if you could find that time, 10 minutes of silence, no phone, no people, no conversation, nothing, just 10 minutes, and breathe. Check in with your intuition, see how you're truly feeling, relax. Take that 10 minutes out for you, and if any images come your way, and you're happy sharing with them, please put them in the comments box below. I'll go through them. I can pick up on your energy from the comments, and I will pick a winner on the 30th of October, and on the 31st I will do a reading for that person. Also, if I've got time, I'll try and read the images that you've come up with so that I can see spiritually the energy of what's going on and put it out there for you. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sag. Love and light.